are leveling up the compound interest. Okay, and let's start.
Ma'am,
Yes,
why we logged in 3 devices?
why I'm logged in with 3 devices?
Yes, ma'am.
Because two I'm using for one for the camera, one for the whiteboard. With another, we started the live streaming. That's why.
One for the camera, one for the whiteboard, and the third one is what?
Third one, we did live streaming. I turned on live streaming with that. Okay, we turned on live streaming. Okay, yes. So, leveling up. I'm calling this the level up session, and let's talk about if we are to find out P, R, or T. Okay. Now, guys, what happens? Suppose if I'm given with these values. Okay. If these values are given, what values? Principal, amount. There are four things: rate and year, number of years. Okay. If any three are given out of this four, okay, if any three are given in the question, any three are given, so with that, with those three you can find out the fourth one. Okay, with those three you can find out the fourth one. So we are going to try out some questions on that, on this thing. Okay, suppose if my P, I have to find out what my amount, R, and number of years I have. So with that I can calculate P. Okay, if R is not given, then with N, P, and A, I can calculate R. Okay, so like that we will try it out. Okay, I hope the screen is fully visible to everyone.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I'm writing the question over here. Find the P.
Ma'am, ma'am,
Yes, Anaya.
ma'am, it's Abraham, and ma'am, I was still copying what you write, what you wrote.
You were still copying what I wrote. Okay, you didn't have to copy that. Okay, that's like I was just explaining what we are going to do from now on. Okay, so it's all right.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes. Find the principal which becomes
So this has to happen every time I have a document.
3630. After 2 years, with 10% annual rate of interest, ROI is rate of interest. Okay, when interest is compounded, this is a case where your interest is compounded annually. Okay, now what values am I given with? I'm given with an amount, my amount, okay, which is 3620.
Ma'am,
I'm
are we
given
going
with
to do
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
To find out the principal, are we going to do interest into 100 divided by R into T?
This is the formula for, this is the question for compound interest, okay? CI means you have to find out, use the formula A equals to P, 1 plus R by 100 raised to the power N, okay? That formula we are going to use in this one. How amount equals to principal 1 plus R by 100 raised to the power N. Now amount I'm given in the question, that is 3630.
What's ROI?
ROI is rate of interest. Okay, 10% annual rate of interest.
Okay.
Yes. So amount, the place of amount, I will write my amount, that is 3630 equals to principal, I don't know. So P as it is. R is how much? 10. So 1 plus 10 by 100. Okay, raised to the power N. N is how much? After 2 years, so 2. Okay, then I will take LCM of 1 plus 10 by 100. So it will come to 3630 equals to P. If I take LCM, how much I'll get? I'll get 1110 divided by 100 raised to the power 2. Okay, now 1110 and 100 can be cancelled. Okay, so let's cancel with 2 or with 5. You can cancel. I'm cancelling with 5
Can
first.
we cancel with 10?
Can we cancel with 10? We can cancel with 10. Okay. So 11 by 10 we will get. Or you can just directly cancel the zeros. Okay, you can do the short form also. Yes, you can do it in short form also like this. 1110 by 100. Cancel the 0 with 0. So you will get 11 by 10. Same thing. Okay. Anything you can follow. Now, I'm having 11 by 10 raised to the power 2. Okay. This is what I'm getting. 11 by 10 raised to the power 2. And here is P. Okay. Now, I'll expand this and write. So I can write it like this. 3630 equals to P multiplied by, because we multiply the principal. Okay. Multiplied by 11 by 10 into 11 by 10. Because we multiply the principal. That's what we usually do. Okay. So same thing. Now, because P is a variable, we will first multiply 11 by 10 into 11 by 10. Okay. See if anything is getting cancelled. It's not getting cancelled. Okay. We cannot cancel anything across. So we will simply multiply them 11 with 11 and 10 with 10. So what I will get?
121 by 100.
Yes. 121 by 100 P. Okay. 121 by 100 P. Why P? Because 121 by 100 into P becomes 121 by 100 P. Okay. Then after it, I'm writing on this side. Okay. So the next step is, first we will do till here, that is 3630 equals to 121 by 100 P. Now this P I will take on one side, 3630 I will take on the other side. How? 3630 I will take on this side, and this P I will take on this side. So when this happens, I told you what happens. Fraction, we do a reciprocal of the fraction. Okay, we do a reciprocal of the fraction. So after the reciprocal, I will write it like this: P came this side equals to 3630 came on this side into, now 100 is the denominator, we make 100 the numerator. It will go up like this, divided by 121. Okay, now cancel them. 3630, check the divisibility by 11.
Ma'am, the P is 3,000 rupees.
Okay, yes, that's right. The P is 3000 rupees. Okay, 30. So 30 multiplied by 100. So my principal is 3000 rupees. Okay. I hope this question is clear to you guys.
No, ma'am, can you just explain me the cancellation again?
The cancellation again. 3630. You know how to check the divisibility, right? Odd places and even places.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
Abraham. Yes. So first we look at 121. Okay. 121 is divisible with 11. So that is why we are checking the divisibility of 3630 with 11. So we found out that it is also divisible by 11. Okay. So 3630 I divided by 11 and I got how much? 330. Okay. 121, 11 times. Yes. And 3630 came to 330 times. Then again, 11 ones are 330 is also cancelled, gets cancelled with 11. So 11 ones are 11 and 11 30s are 330. Okay. So then 30 into 100 I did. So 3000. P is 3000. Okay. Simeon, is it clear?
Yes.
Okay. Once you've all written it, just let me know. Okay.
No.
You're not audible. Can you repeat it? Hello? Written?
Yes, ma'am. Finish copying, ma'am.
Okay. Abraham, Naya done? They've left the meeting. I think there's some connection issue.
Who left?
Anaya and Abraham.
Because there are heavy rains.
There are heavy rains. Okay, Mumbai. They are in Mumbai, in Pune. That area. Heavy rains are there. Simeon, Edric wants to know what's Compsognathus dinosaur.
I didn't hear that. What did you say?
Can you tell us what's Compsognathus dinosaur?
It's a type of dinosaur that's really small. It was one of the smallest dinosaurs. It's only the size of a chicken.
Oh,
It
okay.
hunted in
You like
groups and it there were a lot of it. So it used to hunt in groups, and in groups their power was so great they could even attack big ones like a Pactosaurus and T-Rex.
Oh, okay. So you like this one?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Just a minute now. Let me just text the others to rejoin. Hello, yes, and I am. I hope now I'm audible to you. Moving on to the next question. Okay. So, hope I'm audible. Anaya, Abraham.
Ma'am, can you just let me know what I missed?
What you missed? Nothing you missed, okay? I'll just start with the next question right now.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, yes. So this question is a bit tricky, okay? A bit tricky, and I'm going to go very slow. So please listen carefully. I want you guys to please listen carefully, okay? This is the question. Find the amount.
Excuse me,
Yes, ma'am.
ma'am, I had an internet issue. I logged out when you were still explaining the question.
Why are there two
You log.
Anayas?
Rupees 3630. I logged out, just logged in again, ma'am. Could you just please
Okay,
explain it
okay,
again?
ma'am. So where did you logged out? At which part? Can you just tell me?
Yes, ma'am. You were saying that the 3630 equals to 121 by 100 p.
Okay. So 3630 equals to 121 by 100 p. Okay. Then I said that because p is a variable, we have to find its value. So we will take p to one side and take 3630 to the other side. So we will take p this side, 3630 on this side. Okay. Then what happens? It becomes like this. And when we are transporting, when we are taking them to different sites, if it's a fraction, reciprocal takes place. So 100 comes up, then 3630 divided by 121. Okay. Then I've cancelled 121 and 3630 with 11. Okay. This is 330 times. And then 11 ones are 3s are 33 and 0. Okay, so it will be 100 multiplied by 30, which will come to principal equals to 3000. Okay, so this is my answer. I hope it's clear now, Anaya.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay. Copied?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Uh,
Yes, ma'am.
okay. Yes. So now I'm moving on to this really important question. Okay, please listen carefully. Find the amount for which compound interest is rupees 408 at the rate of 8% for 1 year when interest is compounded half yearly. Okay, so see guys, now in this question, first I'm writing all the information that's given to me. Okay, I'm having rate. Okay, my R, that's how much? 8%. Okay, then I have my N. Okay, 2. Then I have time. How
Ma'am.
much? 1 year. Yes, Edwin.
Ma'am, R is not 8%, it's 4% because they're divided by 2.
Yes, in the question we will use 4% because it is R by 2. Okay, I'll get to that. And N is 2y because in 1 year, because it's being compounded half yearly. Means in 1 year we will take two parts of 6 months each. That is why N equals to 2. Okay, then compound interest I'm given in this question, CI. Okay, which is rupees 408. Okay, and then we have the amount, okay, equals to principal plus interest. Okay, this we know. Then I'm going to solve it. First, I'm going to use the amount formula for compound interest. Okay, amount formula for compound interest. So this is amount equals to P 1 plus R by 2 by 100, whole thing divided by 2n. Okay, so amount I don't know, so A as it is. Principal also I don't know, P as it is. First, what I'm trying to do, I'll explain you. I'm trying to derive an equation out of this formula. Okay, and then that equation we are going to use to calculate your principal. Okay,
Ma'am, a
let's
linear
see how.
equation?
Something like linear equation.
Ma'am, linear equation in one variable or two variables?
This is right now for one variable. Okay, this equation will give us two variables, that is A and P, but we will just use it to find the value of P only. Okay, I'll explain how we are going to do it. So P, then in the bracket, solve it. 1 plus R by 2 is 4. 8 by 2, so it's 4. Okay, 1 plus 4 by 100 raised to the power 2. Okay, then take LCM of 1 and 4 by 100. What I will get? 104 by 100. So P 104 by 100 raised to the power 2. Now cancel. Okay. Or you can cancel, or what you can do, you can put point. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do right now. Yes, anyone's asking something? Abraham, you wanna ask something?
No, ma'am, I'm asking nothing.
Okay, okay. Yes. So now I can either cancel, or what I can do,
Ma'am, I got 26 by 25.
26 by 25. Okay. All right. So what I'm going to do right now is, because there is two zeros below, so like this way also you can follow. Okay, this is another way that you can follow that I'm using right now. I'm showing you 1.04. 1.04 also you can use raised to the power 2. Okay, because 100 is there, so after two digits we can put a point. Okay, so this thing also you guys can follow. Then I will do amount equals to principal multiplied by 1.04 into 1.04. Okay, because square is there, so I will get A equals to P into 1.0816. When you will solve 1.04 into 1.04, you will get 1.0816. Okay, this is my equation. Yes, this is my equation. Okay, now compound interest formula we will see, that is CI. This is the part 2 of this question, equals to amount minus principal. This is what we do. Okay, so CI I have. What's my CI? My CI is 408. So 408 equals to, what's my amount? My amount is this equation. Okay, so I'm substituting this equation here. That is P into 1.0816. Okay, then minus principal, so minus P. Okay, minus P. Now guys, what happens is, if this I explained before also, if I'm having a single variable, okay, if I'm having, anybody is asking something? No? Okay. Suppose I have a variable x. So what will be its value? 1. Okay. The value of all variables, okay, all single variables, single alphabet, okay, variables that use in equations is equals to 1. Okay. So this p, which is there in written here, that is minus p, I'll assume that its value is 1, okay, because it's a single variable. So I'll assume that its value is 1. Okay. So I can write it like this also. I'm writing it here. 408 equals to P multiplied by 10816 minus 1. This I'm taking inside the bracket. Okay. Then subtract 1 from 1.0816. Okay, so what I will get?
Ma'am, 0.0816.
Yes. Very good. I will get P multiplied by 0.0816. Okay. Then now when we multiply a variable and a number, we'll just write them together. Okay. Suppose I'm explaining here, if I do 2 multiplied by y, what it becomes in multiplication? 2y. Okay, this is what happens in multiplication. Similarly, here I will do
Ma'am, I have a question.
408.
Ma'am, I
Okay,
have a question.
Abraham. Yes,
Ma'am,
yes, please ask.
this P multiply by 1.081, ma'am. Ma'am,
Yes.
so how did you get 408?
How did I got 408? 408 is given in the
CI.
question.
Is-
Yes,
408 is
it
the
is
CI.
CI, compound interest. It's written CI is 408. In the question, it is written. Okay.
So,
Okay. So now I have
ma'am, can
this
you just,
equation.
ma'am, could you just explain this part? See, ma'am. Ma'am, I'm not understanding other part. What's
I'll
happening?
explain this. I'll explain this part. Okay. You're not finding that part. Which one? The CI part? Okay. I'll explain. Okay. I'll explain the CI part to you. See, the formula that we
Ma'am,
use for compound. Yes, Cedric.
ma'am, is the principal 5,000 rupees?
Yes, that's right. Principal
And
is 5,000.
the amount is 5,408.
Yes, that's right. Okay. 5,408. And principal main thing that you have to find out is 5,000. Okay. Yes. Now, Abraham. Now, what I did, I'll explain to you. See, in this part, compound interest formula I use, that is CI equals to amount minus principal. Okay. Now I formed this equation. Okay. This equation of amount I formed using the amount formula. So now here I know what is CI. In the question it is given that CI is 408. So I used 408 here. Then what is my amount? My amount that I formed the equation in the previous part, this one. So this one I will use here and put it here. Okay, minus principal according to the formula. So minus p. Okay, so when a variable, suppose my y is written, only y. So what will be its value? Its value will be 1. Okay, when a value of a single variable it's written, its value is 1. Okay, so that is why the value of p here is 1. So I do minus, instead of minus p, I can do minus 1. Okay, same thing. So from 1.10, from 1.0816, I subtracted 1. So I got 408 equals to P multiplied by 0.0816. Okay. Then when you multiply variable and a number, you just write them together. So P into 0.0816, I wrote 0.0816P. Now
Ma'am,
we will solve.
ma'am,
Yes.
can you just
Yes.
explain again, ma'am, please?
Okay.
Ma'am, it's because something weird is happening at my side of the whiteboard, and a lot of lines have just come. And
Your side of the.
now I'm not. I was just able to find the writing.
Now is it better?
Ma'am, can you see any red and black lines on your whiteboard?
I have removed the red and black lines, okay, that I drew while I was explaining it.
No, ma'am, not that. There's something totally else.
Abraham, maybe you have a network issue. Why don't you log out, log in again? Maybe then it'll be better. Last time I also had an issue with my whiteboard. I logged out, logged in, it was not there anymore.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, so
Easier.
log out and log in, Abraham. Okay, yes. So
Ma'am,
until he
easier way.
comes, sorry,
Ma'am, I did it an easier way, ma'am. Yeah.
you did it an easier way.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Ma'am, you put
and what
decimal,
is
no? So I put fraction instead of decimal.
you put fraction? I said at the beginning that you can put fraction, you can put decimal. Okay, anything you can put. Okay, both are correct. If you put, if you cancel 104 and 100 and use the fraction, that is also good. If you put decimal 1.04, that is also okay. All right, you'll get the same answer. The method should be correct, and it doesn't matter if you like take the decimal or the fraction. Okay, anything you can take. All right.
Ma'am,
Yes,
it's fixed.
it's fixed. Okay.
Thank
So
you, ma'am.
yes.
Thank you, Naya.
Now I okay. So see, Abraham, just use the CI formula, simple interest, sorry, compound interest formula. Then in that formula only substitute the values. Okay, compound interest I have in the question 408. Amount I just calculated this part. Okay, put it in the equation. That formula that is P into 1.0816 then minus principal. So principal is single variable, so its value is 1. Subtract 1 from 1.0816, you will get 0.0816. Then multiply them, P and 0.0816, you will get this. Okay, then after this, what I will do on one side and the rest on the other side. So I'm solving this. It will become 408 divided by 0.0816 equals to principal. Okay, so when you divide this, you will get 5,000 as your principal. Okay, so P will be rupees 5,000. We have to calculate P in this question. It will come to 5,000. Okay, that's how we solve it. It's a little bit um little bit um like lengthy. Step by step you have to follow. Okay, but simple. It's not like tough. It's not very hard, but it's a bit lengthier. Okay, like you have to follow it. First, you have to form the equation for amount. Then you put the equation in the compound interest formula. Then calculate to find P. Okay, that's how we do it. Now for the homework today, for the homework today, try out exercise 9.3. Okay, try out exercise 9.3 and ask for queries.
Ma'am, is it index questions 9.3?
In text questions 9.3. Okay,
Ma'am, still not understanding.
you are still not understanding. Okay, so I tell you what you can do. Like this class is on YouTube. Okay, so you can just slow down the speed and check it. Okay, the first time when I explained it, you can see from there this question again. Okay, and then try to do it yourself at home. Still, if you have a problem, I'll explain again tomorrow. Okay, Abraham. Okay, you
Yes, ma'am.
can.
Thank you.
Yes, yes. Okay. So that's all for today, maths class. We're stopping over here, guys. Okay.
Do we have science test now, ma'am?
Yes, we're having science test right now. So we're stopping the math class over here. 1 minute.
Ma'am, bye, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, Antrika, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.